I ended up writing on one of the greatest TV shows of all time because of my background. I didn't know that was going to happen. I ended up writing on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
I wrote on that for 4 seasons, 93 to 97. People are like, yo, how did that happen? Like, your background, first of all, I was the only black kid in all white private school for years. I already had kind of those genes and that kind of background. Shout out to Benny Medina because he created it and he was the one that made this happen. But if it hadn't been for Will Smith,
I didn't know Benny Medina had. Did I know that?
So Benny Medina was like the real Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is the one that brought this to Will Smith, and then obviously Quincy Jones, rest in peace, got involved, but then Will brought me in. And one reason why Will Smith and I got along so well all those years, because it was similar, kind of like the way he was born and raised in Philly.
Yeah.
I was kind of like born and raised like that in LA. And when I got there, so I'm just tell you the story real quick. People ask, how did you become a writer on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I'm the classic example, Keyshawn, of being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
I remember the day like it was yesterday. July 2nd, 1992, I was a broke stand-up comic. I had $11 in my pocket. Caught the bus to the Laugh Factory up in Hollywood.
I think you was broke. I probably saw you at Maverick Flats.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. For the people that don't know, Maverick Flat was one of the only places in LA that let young black comics go on. But me, I'm trying to move on up to Hollywood. So I said, let me try the Real Comedy Club. Sat in that line for 14 hours that day just to go up and do 3 minutes on amateur night. I didn't even have 2 minutes of jokes. Got off stage. Will Smith was sitting in the front row of the comedy club. And this was way before he was slapping people, right? So I get off stage. He goes, yo, man, you real funny, man. My name is, I was like, I know who the hell you are. You Will Smith. He goes, yeah, man, I got this brand new TV show. I'm like, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I watch it every week. It had only been on 2 years at that time. He goes, well, let me ask you a question. He's like, do you write? I'm like, do you have a pen? He's like, well, when do you think you could come down? You think you'd help us with some stuff like what I saw on stage tonight? I was like, hold on, let me check my schedule. Yes, I'm available. He's like, when do you think you could come down? I'm like, now? Can I get a ride with you? And the rest was history. I was there the next day. I was there for 4 years as a writer on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and that sparked my career.
At the time?
Say it again?
Was Nia on at the time?
Yes, she was. She would come in. Nia would do, guest spots.
Okay.
But you and I both, we all grew up together, Nia, Regina King, and all that. But I always thank Will Smith no matter what, because that was the first check in my pocket in Hollywood. And I gotta correct you on one thing. You were real close. You said the Burger King commercial. How about that was a McDonald's commercial?
Was it McDonald's?
And it was
I thought it was Burger King.
It was the first job I ever got in Hollywood
well,
as an actor.
It was McDonald's.
I wish I could Google it and find same thing, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, but I can't believe you remember that. That was crazy.
No, because I remember the top was going up and down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the top was going up and down.
You have an incredible memory.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I totally remember.
Right.
Like,
so that was the beginning of my career, Keyshawn.
I also remember you, now I don't know, dancing on Soul Train.
Man, why you got to bring all that shit up?
I also remember that. That was like in the late 80s,
so
early
your long
90s.
story short, 85 to 90?
Yeah.
15 years old to 20 years old? I was the hood hero because I was on the hottest show on TV.
On Soul Train?
It
was
was
like
Lou Ski.
Lou Ski was there.
There was a whole bunch. I was the youngest out of them all. Put it this way. When I started doing comedy, 91, 92, I'm going to name 5 people that this whole room knows. And when they saw me doing comedy, they're like, the little dancing dude, he do comedy now? Run DMC.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Yep.
Tony. Eazy-E. LL Cool J. They all remember me as the pop lock and breakdancing dude on Soul Train as a kid. But I was just a kid though, Key.
On Soul Train.
I didn't know where I was gonna go. I just knew I wanted to be in the entertainment business. Yeah. So that was the beginning.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.